What a beautiful day in Dicklandia, isn't it? How you doing, folks? Yeah, my voice is still shit, so I figured, what the hell, let's just record. But I wanted to show you how far we've come in Eco today, and holy shit, what is behind me? What is going on? I have no idea. Actually, I do. Basically, what's going on is because I've been sick, I've had a fever for the past, oh, good lord, I don't know, 4 days and stuff, and it finally just broke yesterday, and god damn it, I got rocks on my roof again. Alright, you rock throwing pigeons, don't do that again, god damn it, stop. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys how much work I've got accomplished lately, and let me tell you what, I think I may have gone a little overboard. You may notice in the bottom right corner that my XP meter is through the fucking roof. Now, that's with a little manipulation, I will say. I ended up boosting my XP gain a little bit because of, well, to get into your higher tier stuff, to get like full efficiency and everything, you need 70 points apiece to finish it out. That's on top of a couple hundred and everything, so it's like, holy shit, what can I create now when I can't move on? And, you know, I understand you're supposed to play with people and stuff and supposed to specialize, but when you're playing it by yourself, and especially doing it for a channel, you definitely want to keep it going. But yeah, so I just thought I'd show you around Dicklandia. As you can see, we got a new brick building. We got, you know, my factory all set up and everything. And you may be wondering why those bricks don't add up. Well, that's what just happens when you try to put these tiled brick roofs on. But yeah, I'd say we're doing good. And again, I want to just thank you guys so much for all the support and everything for this. I will give you a grand tour of good old Dicklandia when I can. But well, actually, not when I can. I'm going to do it right now. Fuck it. Let's go. So I got my factory up and running. Like I said, I moved all my stuff over here, and I got my blast furnace, which actually you have to pipe outside, as you can see. And that's what that smoke is over there. But I will get over there in a second. So over here, we have my electronic assembly, where I'm going to be making a factory very, very soon. But in order to make the factory, I need a tier 4, I believe. Wait a minute. Yeah, I need a tier 4 room to build it in, but because of that, this is only tier, or excuse me, not tier 4, tier 5. That's what I'm thinking. Man, I really can't count, can I? No, I needed a tier 3 room, and that's what I'm currently working on over here in my new, brand spanking new masonry room. This stuff is all set up for masonry, and you may be wondering what's going to go over here. Probably nothing. I just need to expand it out so that I could get stuff put in here and make it work. So that's, I've actually got 2 masonry tables, and that's probably what you're hearing right now, is the stone one's working like crazy. This one's making some stone braziers so I can light up this fucking place, because I was watching the last video, and let me tell you what, it wasn't the greatest, was it? But this guy here is my cement mixer, or basically, you know, concrete guy, or excuse me, cement kiln. That's the name I'm looking for. And we can actually, I think we can, oh yeah, we can rename that, but I don't want to. But yeah, it's working on a concrete project, which is gonna take forever. I think it was like 50 minutes. So by the end of the video, we'll have a pretty substantial room. But as you can see, we're creating concrete over here that is going to allow us to build a tier 3 room. And so I figured that'd be pretty cool. I've been gathering supplies and everything. The windmill up there is powering this granite, or not granite, this millstone here, because in some things you need mechanical power, and your 2 mechanical power devices are that windmill. And you'll notice over here I put a behind my oil pump, which I'll get to that in a second. But look, if you look behind it, you can actually start to see the water mill where that old busted ass thing I did on the other one was, and you know, kind of fell through. But yeah, so I've just been working on a road system, because the other thing is, I got me some powered wheels, man. We're gonna go take this thing out for a drive. It's not the greatest, I'll tell you that. In turn radius, as you can see, the carts are definitely a lot better for getting around turning, but this thing can haul like no other. It's fast, it's powerful, and by golly gee, holy shit, can I cruise. Like, I can get up and get going and stuff and just haul what I need back and everything, and it's just fantastic. Now, as you can see, I kind of had to change this up because I needed a bigger place to turn it, because if you saw, that thing doesn't like to turn, but you can also back up with it, you know, kind of deal. So they did allow that. But let's take a look at the mine. I've done an extensive amount of work down there. Now, you may be wondering why there's a bump over there. Well, eventually, when I get enough stone, I'm going to create like a stone path out here so that I can just get down to the mine in. So that's why this is this kind of bump. This is just to let me know where I need to get, whoops, the stone up to, and those can easily be removed. But yeah, you may notice that this is also now 3 wide instead of 2, so that I can get down here. And you'll notice I had to open this guy up a lot. Like, as you can see, it is gigantic. And remember how I was trying to hit that coal in the last episode? Well, guess what I did? As you can see, I've tunneled way too much down here. I got a problem with sometimes building. I really do. Also, again, no face cam and stuff, but the reason I was tunneling was hitting this gosh darn motherload of coal. You see all those extra spaces where, except for, yeah, even right there, all these extra spaces, and then down here you can see it comes down one. This is all that coal I was trying to hit, and I hit it, and by golly, I don't know why, but I can power a lot of stuff. In fact, it's getting dark down here, so let's head back up topside so I can start putting some braziers up, because I was looking at the last video, and oh my god, I gotta work on some lighting in this place. So I apologize for that, especially for the screenshot. I liked it, and I could see it very well in my monitor, but I was looking at it on YouTube, and it's like, that is just a shit shot, so I gotta fix that. But yeah, so I've been just working continuously on this, and, you know, being sick has allowed me a lot of time and stuff to do it. But as you can see now, we got like 50 skill points to spend. And again, like, when you start getting up into like cementing and stuff, to get this efficiency up was like 70 at the end and stuff. Like, if we go over here, I mean, even to get this up, you see we're starting to get like, you know, 35, what do you want to call it? Next one's going to be around 55. Next one will be at that 70. It's going to be a lot. So like I said, I boosted the multiplier up just a hair so that I could do it a little easier for YouTube here. And if you need to know how to do that, friends, let me know, and I will show you how to do it eventually in another video. But yeah, so let's get some stone braziers up in this thing, because I don't like how not lit this is. Okay, I got some braziers lit around here finally, so now hopefully we can see a little bit better. Like I said, I noticed in the last video it was kind of hard to see in some places, especially down the mine, but hopefully I fixed that. But yeah, the other thing I want to show you is we got a whole new setup for the kitchen. I ended up putting all this stuff in here to make a better kitchen and stuff, and again, it's just for basically, you know, making sure that everything can fit and stuff. And again, storage chests are just stacked up like that to save space and, you know, just make it, you know, work and stuff. But yeah, so basically we are kind of getting to the final stages of the game. The next thing, like I said, I want to build is a factory, and I'm going to put that over here. But in order to build a factory, we got to put this guy up. Now this guy, I can actually just place this down and show you guys what this is. This is the oil refinery. Now, that's a big bitch, if I do say so myself. And you can see where the smokestack's got to come out of, so we're going to need to go up top there. But I'm going to need, and this guy requires a tier 3 room. Let me see status. Yeah, it requires a tier 3 material room to build that, which is either concrete or corrugated steel. Now, concrete is a lot easier to get than corrugated steel for me at the moment, so that's what we're going to build this out of, just because it's a lot easier. And then that's where this guy comes in. This guy is the oil pump. This guy gives me petroleum. All I have to do is just make barrels and stuff, and it is very easy to do. It just requires one thing, but again, I have my one ingot of iron, but again, I have my efficiency up, so it makes it so much easier. But the one thing that this guy requires is electrical power. Now, I try to experiment with putting it by the windmill and putting it by that, but those, again, give mechanical power. I want to tell you guys, you need electrical power for this, so you need to make your first combustion engine, which is this guy right here, or a combustion generator. And you can throw in logs, lumber, charcoal, arrows, boards, coal, petroleum, or gasoline. And now, while I have made some petroleum, I've just thrown coal in it because it was easier at the time. But actually, I'm probably going to start throwing some petrol and gasoline in it. But it looks like gasoline is the best thing you'll get with 50,000 joules of fuel, or energy, excuse me, to burn in this. So that would be your best bet, in all honesty. But yeah, so this guy also requires either petrol or gasoline, and the gasoline you can refine in this guy again. So, or the not this guy, in the oil refinery. So we need to get that going. Again, I've got most of my skills up at this point in order to be able to create that. The only thing I don't think I have researched at this point, if we go through everything, is the last 3 and cooking. And I definitely got to get advanced cooking because of this recipe right here, molecular gastronomy. which we can make CO2 canister, a canister recipe, cornstarch, and I don't know what the CO2 canister does. What does that do? Does not say. Crafted at laboratory. Okay, how do I craft a laboratory next? That's my question. What is that made at? That's gotta be made at the factory, right? For researching the science side of cooking. Science rules. Oh, yep, it's made at the factory if we look down right here. Okay, so yeah, the next tier of things I gotta get done is get a factory, but as you know, you saw before, we got the cement, we got the sawmill, that's what that big thing with the circular saw was. That guy, this is my machine stuff, and I'll show you. Whoa, what was that was done? Oh, my rolling mill's done. Well, let's put up a new machine, shall we? Is that gonna fit? Yeah, that should fit right here. So if I put it right there, do we still have enough room in this place? Now, what do you require? You require electrical power. Of course you fucking do. So actually, we're going to pick you up because you're going to need to go over here with everything else in order to accomplish what we need to do. Tab, thank you, not E, because I want to put you right there. Okay. And actually, I'm getting a little heavy on items. But yeah, so the next thing we're going to build, and I'll probably start doing that now because I should have enough stuff, is getting that done. But first, let's put some more into glass making because I need glass for stuff. So glass construction is what I need to get up now. And we're done. I still got 30 points to spend. So I believe I need some more in survivalist. Yep, I do. So we're just going to put that in there. Now I can carry, what is it, 20 kilograms. Holy shit, that's a lot. I think that's a good amount there. All right. So we're just going to take some of this and see what we can do. Yep, I can only carry 10 because I've never placed this stuff before. So this is first time, first run, first everything. Let's see how this thing rolls, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm sorry for my voice, but it is just the way it's working out right now with stuff. And oh, that's cool. So we can make stairs. All right, there's a concrete window, a pillar. There's the roof, just a regular block. The wall, and then there's that. Okay, so I want to make an area around this guy because I want to butt it up right here, but I want to be able to put it like this so that what is it? I can still use these stockpiles kind of deal. And I'm just gonna make it. I don't want to fill this in completely so that I can still access both stockpiles when I bring that cart up instead of having to walk over one. So that will probably be as far as I go out, and then we're just gonna go straight down here. And curve it over kind of like this. And you know how we always put like, you know, windows here and not really windows? Now we can actually fill them in if I wanted, but I'm probably going to do that again because right now I just want to get materials done and over with. So I'll come back to you guys when I am a little bit more building or I need more materials. One of the two. I don't know yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we did have a little bit of a problem. We ran out of, what do you want to call it, rebar and concrete in there, so we need to make some more. So I'm going to make another couple here. Actually, how many can I order here? So it's basically 1 for 1 on that. So I'm going to need about 50 more of those guys, so we're just going to order 50 more steel to get produced. And yeah, again, it's pretty much 1 for 1 on the iron right now because of my efficiency being so high, but early on in game, it actually costs quite a lot to get done. Actually, we're only going to take 40, it seems, to get that done. That's not a problem. And then we're just going to run that, and then we will put all the rebar we can into that, and then move it over there to get the concrete going, because actually you can create a lot of reinforced concrete when you get your efficiency high compared to, what do you want to call it, the actual amount that it costs. Because again, as I've stressed so much in this game, get your efficiency up when you can. And like I said, I know that I would say, you know, my stats are kind of broken. Well, they are, but you know, to get this done in a timely manner when you guys still want to watch this and to move along at the rate I want to move along, I felt it necessary to adjust it. But yeah, so we got a little bit of a concrete bunker going here, so I feel compelled to actually put this guy up here. Now, why? Oh, that's right. I forgot. One glitch I have noticed is you cannot walk into your place with roads in front of it, you actually have to take it out and put something down to get in there, because for some reason you actually glitch out, and since you can't crouch in this game, it's just bad. So I think I have some. Well, if I don't have any of the mortared stone, I'll go with bricks just for that. You know what? We're just gonna go with bricks because it's so much easier real quick. We're just gonna take one of you guys. We're just gonna, what is it, shift up and roll, and we're just gonna put this down right in front there so that I can just get in, because now if you watch and see, I can actually walk in now, whereas before I couldn't go in. So that takes care of that. But yeah, so we're actually gonna start placing stuff in here like this guy. And hold on, this guy is very, very, very big. Come on. Work with Poppy. Come on. Can't place there. Why is it blocked? Still can't place. Come on. I want you to be close so that I can do stuff here. Oh, that's why. Come on. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be the center point of this whole operation. As you can see, we're going to need a lot. Now, I want to check something, because it does say it only needs a certain amount of the tier status materials. So I need 32 blocks, which I know I have more in there. What is tier 4? Tier 4 includes flat steel or framed grass. Yeah, flamed grass. We'll say that. So there's that. So I know I have the tier 3 stuff, but we're going to put this guy over here in this corner. And if we access this, we need electrical power, which that's over there. So that's not a problem. But we're going to need epoxy and steel to make this. So that will be somewhat of a problem. But again, the corrugated steel is going to be 2. And I don't have steel working up. Say what? Oh, that's right. That's the one I have metal construction that's not learned yet. Or wait a minute. No. That's smelting, isn't it? Yes, that's it. Okay, as you can see, we're going to need to make more stuff. So there is a tier 4, and that's the flat steel, which that's going to be a fuck ton. So that'll be interesting. But we can also get like modern hammers and everything, and I think we can make that. Can we make that in here? Is that where we make it? No, that's just right there. Where do I make? Oh, probably the factory. That's probably it. But for right now, we're just going to make... we're going to finish up the concrete stuff and that and go from there. All right. You know what I'm going to probably do? I am probably going to do like a brick roof. Maybe, just so I don't have to make that much. And bricks are a lot easier to make necessarily. But the other thing I've been working on, like I told you guys, is I've been working on a road back here in order to get my stuff from point A to point B. And as you can see, I built up a little bit here in order to do that. Well, in order to keep going, I need to start removing those things and putting what do you call it, those road pieces down. So we're gonna actually take this guy over here and get her filled up with some road pieces, and we're gonna do that while I talk for a bit, because why not? And oh, that's the other thing, sometimes when you get off this thing, I don't know what's up with the physics that they need to fix, but this guy is really bouncy, so don't park it on a ramp. I'll tell you that right now, because it will go flipping on you, and I literally mean flipping. There's no like, oh, maybe it will, maybe it won't. No, it will flip on you. I almost lost this thing in the water at one point because I parked it out there while I was building, and yeah, basically almost lost it in the thing because you can't, or the ocean, because you can't go down that high, and stuff. But yeah, so like I said, I feel like, you know, this game definitely requires a lot of building. That's why I kind of put it out every 3 days and stuff, because I get so much done in the time between. And the only reason I'm this far right now is because I've been sick like a dog. I've had 4 days with a fever, and then you know, there's other symptoms that go along with that, unfortunately. Like I'm achy, I'm shaky. I just have not been the greatest YouTuber / pig farmer in the world lately, so it's been a very trying time for me. So unfortunately, you know, there's only so much you can do when, you know, you're on medication. You can't concentrate, and everything you do makes you feel sleepy. Like, it's just great. But another thing I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm going to move this guy right here. Now, you may be asking yourself why. Well, I had an idea while I was doing this, and that is to put that guy in the factory and then move this this pump jack in to where I used to go down, because I will show you guys one of the things I did was I tore up that road in order to make a lot of this stuff over here. So we're just gonna park this guy right here real quick. Again, flat surfaces because it likes to jump. But as you can see, I kind of tore up this road and there's not really a space for it. So I figured if I put it over, you know, I put the generator right here, or not down here, but up there, and put the pump jack right there, I can still order stuff. The only problem I'm thinking of seeing potentially is that the petroleum stuff is not going to go into the thing I want it to go into. You know, right here, so that it can be refined by that guy. That's the only thing I foresee not happening. But if that's the case, I may end up trying to put a stock. I may end up like making a 5x5 square of stockpile right there, just like on some boards or something and stuff. And as far as I know, this guy doesn't produce pollution. Now, you may have noticed this. You see the smoke there. Now that is pollution. And I'm going to show you guys that real quick because I can. I know we talked about it in the last episode, but pollution actually has some dire consequences in this game. Like, if I was to just keep making pollutions and stuff here, I could actually raise my sea level around here. Now you can see my CO2 per minute or parts per million in the atmosphere is still good. I'm not generating that much smog, but you get more and more people doing this, we could have some problems and stuff. So it's very interesting. Originally when I did this, I had this guy covered up because I thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Well, at one point, this got so backed up with smog that it caused a problem. Now, I'm gonna guess there's a way in the future that you can actually bottle that up, because that's CO2, and as we saw earlier, there's a CO2 canister. So it's a little interesting. But yeah, so I think I might put the generator right in here and figure out how to do either A, I'm going to tunnel out underneath to build another stockpile so that can just do barrels and stuff for me, and then that can be refined in this guy right here. Let's open this guy up, and I can make, you know, well, biodiesel comes out of tallow, but I can make epoxy out of petroleum, I can make gasoline, and I can make plastic, and basically it's 1 for 1 right now, and it all takes the same amount of time, so not too bad at all. I don't know what you use the biodiesel for, though. That's the one thing, so that'll be interesting, because I only have so much tallow, because again, I haven't been hunting. But yeah, back to what I was going to do was we're gonna build this road out just a bit, and I'll show you what I'm talking about by the fact that I have to have this guy like this. When I go grab these stone roads right here, you can see when I place it, it goes up 1 block high. Now that's just gonna probably be the same thing for asphalt. Unlike the dirt roads that we did earlier, you can see that, you know, oops, that you actually have to dig out for it, so it'll be interesting. But the one thing I'm looking for in all of this is we actually get a thing called an excavator, and when I get that, oh lordy, this whole shit's gonna change. I tell you what, this will definitely be interesting, because you can actually start moving a lot more dirt. You can start making roads around your planet and stuff like that, and eventually we're gonna destroy that blasted what do you want to call it? That blasted asteroid. But again, you know, I figured I'd just let you guys see what's been going on here, because oh, fuck, I'm trapped. Just to let you see what's going on here. So as you can see now, we got everything up here, and now I should just again increase efficiency. But you see, level 3, 55 points, and that's on a low. You know, I haven't changed any settings except for that multiplier there. That's the only reason I'm able to do this, is because I can get those efficiencies up and everything. So I am doing a lot with less. I'm probably breaking the game, don't get me wrong, but I feel it's justified for the fact that I'm one person, and, you know, hey, I'm trying to put on a show here, you know, in good old Dicklandia, where the dicks roam free, and, you know, we are addicted to the planet, basically. Not really. Well, kind of. We're just being human. So there is that. But as you can see, you know, it's going to take me 55, you know, points in there, and then there's one more tier above that. So how much is that going to take? The answer is a fuck lot. So, oh, come on. Get over here. Now we're gonna run out of things here, so I'm actually gonna pack this away, and we're just gonna put them over here for right now, because I don't need to turn this far out in order to do this, but it's good to have this stuff ready to go and stuff. But now we're just going to put these back up, and as you can see, this is what I want to eventually do, is create this road out here and then just pick up these ramps in order to make a road over here. And with that guy, it's got a wide turn radius, so that's why it's kind of smoothed out on the corner and stuff. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys that one and figured, hey, it's pretty cool and stuff. So we're gonna still keep working on that building and stuff, but I'll be back with that in a couple seconds. Alright guys, I'm gonna try a little bit of an experiment here. I know I said I was gonna be back when the concrete and rebar are done, but that's taking a bit, so I thought I'd try this. As I told you, I was gonna try and oh my god, my voice. Alright guys, I told you I was gonna try a little to get the concrete thing done. I don't know if that's gonna be done today. I might have to do that off camera again. It all depends and stuff, but as you can see, you know, that bitch is quite high and stuff, and I gotta put one more pipe up there, so that'll be interesting to figure that out. But the other thing I wanted to do is, you might notice I moved my pump jack and my generator now, and I had to do a little bit of configuring to get it in my factory and stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's kind of crowded in here and stuff, but from what I understand, this guy actually can go outside and stuff, so as long as it's on, you know, the ground and stuff, you can keep it in. But I kind of wanted to move it inside and stuff just for shits and giggles. Now it doesn't produce any pollution that I know of, but the reason I moved it is I wanted to put this pump jack right here in order to do that. Now it's gonna take a couple minutes to get, you know, each barrel done, 3 minutes and 35 seconds, but we got 20 barrels, so you know what, we're just gonna order up some good old-fashioned petroleum here and get myself powered. But that's gonna take an hour and 11 minutes, and that's with everything pumped up into that skill. So that's definitely something for late game tier, don't get me wrong, but you know what, it definitely works, and I kind of like it right there. You know, it fills up this gap. That means I can't really jump down there anymore, and I could potentially fill it in and stuff and not have to worry. So I mean, it's pretty good, and you know, it gets it out of the way, you know what I mean? So hey, it's all about reusing and recycling here, and you go, and I definitely figured out a way to do that. So now the question is, how am I gonna finish this monstrosity right here? Now I wanted to remove that work. You know what? Because basically I know where everything is. I don't really need these waypoints anymore to figure out where stuff is in this world. So I'm just gonna get rid of those because I can. I don't know why I need that up. I just need to do that. So yeah, now I should be able to take much better pictures like that. Look at that masterpiece. I mean, that is one heck of a screenshot, if I do say so myself. I just wish it would fucking turn a little more light, would you know? But it's early morning, so I'm just gonna sit here for a bit and hopefully get a good screenshot. Actually, I'm just kidding, but yeah. So, you know, this is definitely coming along very well. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to do a lot of the concrete stuff off screen and stuff. And when I get there, I'll let you know, especially when I get to the excavator. I will definitely build the excavator on screen, unlike the power cart. You know, I discussed it a little bit in a previous episode. Like, that'd be cool to get. And don't get me wrong, it is a blast, but it's also a bitch to drive. It really is. And, you know, eventually I'd like to expand up into here. But that's where the excavator comes in, so I can start clearing a lot of this path up and everything. And, you know, oh, one of the big things is I said I was going to show you wheat. This is what wheat looks like, and I brought some over here in order to plant it because you saw I had a farm over there, but that was like 600 meters away, and that's just not, you know, the greatest for moving things around. So I brought some plants over here and got my skills up in that for gathering. That's the other thing, you know, in farming and stuff. You know, it's good to get, you know, the actual digging, the farming and everything up, but that's just for seed production so that you can plant stuff, you know, eventually. But it doesn't allow you to gather stuff that well. I mean, the only thing you get is hoeing efficiency out of it. The one thing you want to do is gathering. And now I say that because if you look over here in Grassland Gatherer, it increases your harvest yield by 1 every time you put it. So instead of getting like 3, you can get up to 8 of everything. So like seeds, what do you call it? Seeds, vegetables, wheat, everything. And each one has a different biome. Like this is considered a grassland. The fiddle ferns are considered a woodland. What else? Those camas bulbs are considered something else, but there's also a tundra plant called a fireweed that I should, you know what? Well, I'm gonna show you the fireweed because I just learned of this myself. But the fireweed is a tundra-based plant that you can harvest in tundra zones if you can find them, and usually it's not that plentiful, but it is. So definitely harvest some, but always remember to replant your stuff. Like, just if you harvest something, take a hoe with you and replant it. It makes it so much easier. And I still got a lot of beautiful earth left on this place, or excuse me, not earth. Earth is where I live in real life. No, in Dicklandia here, it's pretty good. Okay, so here is the fireweed. It's this purple plant, and all you gotta do is just take a reaper and boom, I got fireweed shoots. I can make moonshine now. Oh, my steel progress is done. We actually may be able to get a little more construction done if you guys don't mind sitting around. I know this episode's going to be kind of long and you're having to listen to my voice, but you know what? I feel like I owe it to you guys. Like, D&D didn't come out this week. I've been kind of just like posting videos that Crash gave me when I could and stuff, and just, oh my God, I've not been good. But again, thank you guys so much for the support. I know I say this a lot, but you know what? I truly, truly mean it. It has been amazing these past couple weeks, even though I felt like shit, don't get me wrong, how much support I've gotten through you guys. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, you may notice these trees are actually growing up. I've left them alone and stuff, and they're actually growing. So, definitely replant your trees and stuff. And the one way you can do that is you can take an axe and you can smack these guys right here. And I believe I have some in my backpack. They'll give you, cedar shoots and birch seeds. So I believe the forest is the only place you can do that. So it's this cedar guy and that birch tree that I could do that just to get some seeds. And again, you have a finite amount of resources, so definitely need to be careful what you're spending. That's the reason I'm making a lot of my stuff out of brick instead of lumber, because I know I'd have to plant those trees and they take a lot more time than stone does to mine, and there's a lot more stone underneath my feet than there are trees up here. So I go with that thing. Another thing I need to do is I need to get my glass going here, and that's another reason I was making all that sand there. And as you can see, though, we're only putting 12 sand in, but we're getting 15 glass. So basically, I'm breaking the laws of physics here for some fucking reason. But we're just gonna produce all 60 of these because I need to start getting glass. I need to get glass for the factory I need to build and stuff, and we actually might get really, 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 really close to building the factory. And if that's the case, I may leave off on the cliffhanger with that. We'll see. Again, I don't know what is gonna happen, but I gotta figure out stuff. So no, we need gold flakes. I believe I have some gold around here that's just sitting in a storage chest to be able to make gold flakes. Where are you? No, I don't, because for some reason I can't reach that storage chest, which I believe I have. Yep, I've got 71 gold, so let me just take 10 out of my pocket. Well, that'll create 40, so that'll be fine. All right, we'll open that up, crafting, and now we need, okay, so for our factory, we need 6 steel, not a problem, we got that. We need 5 concrete, no problem, got that. And we need an electric motor. Now, for the electric motor, we need more steel, not a problem. We need a circuit, which is gold flakes, copper wiring, and a substrate. Now, okay, gold flakes we can do, no problem. We can get one of those, and it's just one, so we'll just order one for right now. Substrate, we need epoxy, so actually, no, we can't. We can't do that yet because we need fiberglass, which, oh God, fiberglass is glass and plastic. And to get plastic, we need the petroleum guy up and running, so that's gonna be a bitch. So substrate's out, but the copper wiring I can't make here, so I'm gonna guess that's at my machine shop. All right, the rebar project is complete, so actually we'll make a couple more of that. So, oh my God, I can make plenty of copper wiring. So we will make 2 of those, and I probably should just put them together, but that's fine. I think I'm going to need 1 more gold flake in order to make it, because I need 2 circuits for an electric motor. No, I need 1 circuit, which is fine. But we can make, oh no, wait, we need 2 because we need 2 electric motors. That's right. And then we need a servo. Okay, and a servo is made over here in this guy right here. Servo is made right there, and that is fiberglass and circuits. Son of a bitch. So again, yeah, we're kind of stuck here till I can get this guy fully functioning and operational, and I need to do that by making more concrete. But we did get more rebar, so let me just take, oh shit, I've got more concrete in this thing. I didn't know that. Son of a gun. Alright, I'm just gonna pull this cart over here because I can get the rebar from where I need it. Oh, caught on the, come on, go backwards, thank you. And this is why I use the small cart, because I can do that. We're just gonna bring this over here. I should be able to get into the inventory I want. If I look down here, yep, get the 72 rebar and just bring it back up to the cart. Yep, she's able to handle that, and then we can just go like this and mosey on out of here. And yeah, I found out you can walk through these, but not when you got stuff in them, so it's a little bit of a deal. Alright, but now we're gonna move to making this guy. Now, as you can see, we got 72 and 130, so let's just see what happens when we type 72 in. We only used 29 of that, and holy shit. Okay, so how about 200 then? Okay, so we use too much rebar, so we need to come down a little bit. We're still gonna be in the high much, so actually, guys, we might get this done. But that's gonna take over an hour to get 180 done, but that's fine because I'm gonna use that shit and get her done. But I'll bring it back when I'm close to finishing up this thing, because actually we might be able to now. Wouldn't that be swell? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been working for a little bit, and I just wanted to show you the progress. It is almost done. I'm actually quite impressed with it. If you come in with me, we will check it out. I actually put windows in this one, for crying out loud. And you just do that by shifting down and picking the window tool on your thing when you get construction. But as you can see, I kind of went with a different interior this time. I'm trying to create multiple things, and I didn't want to have to fill in that whole top part with freaking concrete. You know how hard that'd be? Like, I'd be here for forever, but that's still crafting up and everything. This is going and stuff, but I think it's time to end the episode, unfortunately. Next time we will get into the, what do you call it? We're going to get to the factory, and we're going to get to, like, doing all the biodiesel and stuff and getting that guy powered up and ready to go. But I figured I'd show you how much we got done and everything, and, you know, how cool it was. And, you know, that's a pretty damn decent screenshot, if I do say so myself. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, enjoy the show, and apologize for being sick. Hopefully I'll be better by the next one. I promise. I hope. I don't know.